we'll see. Let's go to league average, because what we had, and we're going to try to do it a little bit different format. I'm just going to go through the kind of 5 major extensions that did or didn't happen, and we're going to each give a real quick take above or below league average. Or if you think that it is decidedly league average, which I guess would be a good thing for both parties in this event, you can say that as well. Let's start with Gallo. Gallo got 4 years, $42 million. How we doing?
Ooh, I love it. I think an above-average decision by the Nuggets. Hopefully, he's not playing for a contract year, and hopefully, how he's playing bodes well for the future. But I believe Hollinger wrote that there just aren't many small forwards who can do what he does and produce at that level of efficiency.
He's 6'10".
The Nuggets are a weird team, and yeah, the Nuggets are a weird team in that nobody seems to play 37 minutes or however much somebody making that money tends to play. But who knows how much longer Carl is going to be there anyway, and it's smart to lock him up considering the other contracts that are out there. I think he's great. I love watching him play. I like the decision.
Oh, it's a great contract for them. As long as he keeps getting to the free throw line, he's basically everything we want Hito Turkoglu to be and more.
Yeah, no, I think this is a above average contract for the Nuggets, and I also think it's a reasonable contract for Gallo to command. I mean, it may be possible that he'd get a little bit more, but I don't think he's, he's still one of these guys who you're counting on really maxing out that contract in the next 3 years. I don't think he's necessarily an $11 million guy now. Like, I would be willing to pay Paul
Al Harrington
George
money, baby.
Well, he gets buckets, just like Big Al. All right, Eric Gordon, not extended. What do we think?
I think that's below league average, just like with Gallo, and even more so. There just aren't too many good shooting guards. This league is shooting guard bereft. Who knows why, but it's a very small list as far as shooting guards who can defend their position and also score with some efficiency. And even though the ball is in their court as far as these teams are concerned when it comes to giving extensions, especially a team owned by the league that can just make ad hoc decisions and say, oh, well, we've retroactively extended you on a whim, it just seems wise to give Gordon the money, considering the rarity of players at his position who can do what he does.
If he's looking for the 5-year max, it's an above league average move not to give it to him. I know he's super talented. I know he's really good on both ends of the floor. The guy is injured all the time. They're not major injuries, but he misses 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time. I wouldn't feel comfortable giving that guy that injury prone the 5-year max.
Well, I think that the optics of this are also a little disconcerting because the league gave up Paul to get him. And then it's like, okay, we have him, but we may not extend him. Just even the risk of this happening, of them not holding on to him, which isn't very high right now. They'll have a chance to match next year and max him out afterwards if he needs it. It just looks terrible. And it's just this ongoing thing where if the league just didn't own this team, it would just be another owner's weird decision. But because it's
Make him an offer.
It's a real problem.
Make him an offer. Buy the team, Beckley. Use that Seattle money you've got. Buy that team.
Yeah, I'll talk to Steve Ballmer to bring them in.
What is the Seattle money?
You know that Starbucks money. They just give it out
with
there.
Cash. Yeah, it's like Alaskans with oil.
It's like he's an Abu Dhabi guy. He's just in one of those oil states where he just happens to have money, the money to buy a team. I like that myth about Seattle. Let's get that started.
A prince of a very small protectorate that's based in the Cascades.
Prince Mount Rainier.
Rainier to you. I'm interested in this Nick Batum thing because he seems to be all huffy about it. Is he really worth a big extension? I can't tell. Sometimes I feel really good about him, but they're bringing him off the bench. Wallace is in front of him. Wallace is getting older, though. This is complex. What do you guys think? But you have to be quick. I'm going to give you this complex thing. It has to be quick.
Yeah, the Portland fans seem... I have a Portland fan friend who loves he loves Batum and talks him up to me. Watched him play last night in person. Didn't look good.
So we need a new
In fact,
segment,
I would say
Friends from Ethan's head.
Friends from my head. Yeah, my friend Hamed from my head. Hamed El Aziz. Yeah, he's been talking him up. Small sample size, but he just looked like a not good NBA player last night, and therefore I kind of agree with what you were saying there.
That's such a great,
It's a terrible way to make a point.
analytical measurement right there. I saw him last night. Not that good.
He didn't pass the smell test.
Portland fans literally have told me that he's the next Scottie Pippen. And so, of course, they're going to be angry if you don't give Scottie Pippen a contract extension. I think that he's very good, and you want to have insurance in case Gerald Wallace goes down, because he goes down quite a bit. But I wouldn't give him $7-8 million a year. I think he has to prove that he is worth that at times when he's not just playing Tyreek Evans when he dominates him.
Yeah, he is one of those guys, in a way, like McGee, who just reeks of talent. But
He's really good. He's just not consistent.
But the difference is with Batum is, yeah, he is super talented, and he's got a good situation there. Really good coaching staff. He's played with Andre Miller, who is a really smart point guard, and if he needs to start putting it together too, and he is to a degree, but maybe not in a way that Gallo has, where you look at Gallinari and you're like, okay, this guy is going to be a star. I mean, not a superstar, but he's a star, and you just don't feel that same way about Batum, as great as he looks sometimes.